Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to 2023, I suppose. Before the season really gets started here, I wanted to share with you something that I'm really excited about. Had a little project going on here at Yeetville. For those of you that have followed along on my Drift Hobo journey, the property came with a really ragged looking, crappy carport, and I'm super excited what that has turned into over, the last couple weeks. So check this out. The old crappy carport shall now be known as the yeet-fleet-tire-sheed-shat or something along those lines. So this is a place where I can store all my tires. In order to actually make use of this thing, I patched up the roof. I added a wall on one side, and here comes the best part. This to me was a big Christmas present to myself, but after all these years of being into drifting, I finally have a tire machine. Oh yeah. And I'm super pumped about this thing because it's a pretty spiffy model with a pneumatic helper arm. So as you can see behind me, added a whole bunch of studs to the crummy structure, walled it off just with, plywood. This isn't like a permanent setup, this is essentially a band-aid, but I needed a place to keep the tire machine out of the weather and store all my tires. And this machine, let me tell you, or better yet, show you, is awesome. So this machine has an electric motor for the turntable. It's not pneumatic, but the arms and the clamps and all that are still actuated pneumatic. It also has speed seating jets, and of course there's a hookup to air up tires. But what's really a game changer on this thing is this, the helper arm. If you've ever changed tires on a simple machine, you know that, especially with the drift tires, low profile, pretty wide, all that good stuff, you always need to use a tire iron to keep the tire in the drop center. And so when you use the duck head and then seat the tire and rotate the turntable, you're basically hopping around the machine with a tire iron. Well, with this machine, you just position the help arm, put pressure on the tire, and then this thing can rotate all the way around, and it makes tire mounting a piece of cake. The other acquisition I added to round this out is one of them tire bazookas, which is the next evolution in the development of the cheetah, I guess. And as you can see, this setup is really nifty. I put a super heavy duty shelf slash workbench over there. It houses all my tools, and yeah, I couldn't be happier. New tires come in from the driveway, so it's easy to load. Then I built my tire wall, and if we follow along here, I've got, practice tires, comp tires, party tires for blue, and at the back end of this, I've got wooden pallets laying there, so I can stack up all my pre-mounts. And since the carport's open in the back towards the woods, I can just pull up with the truck to the back, load all the pre-mounts into the truck, and head off to events. So to me, this is as simple as it is, just a little plot of land in the middle of nowhere that we're currently residing on. But having this available is amazing, I did the math on how much it costs, over time to mount tires, and the cheapest tire store in the area charges 25 bucks for one tire to be mounted. That's without balancing. And so when you add up with the tires I go through, it's like, yeah, after one season I can just pay for the machine. And so I did, and I love it. Also, here on this shelf that's currently a mess with all various tools from house projects I worked on, I've got the little bucket secured with the tire lube. So it's all in one place, and it's really nice for event prep. It really makes things that tend to be a pain in the butt so much easier. All right, and drift season has already kicked off. I've been to one private day so far, so plan on drifting every month for the year now that I'm down here in Florida, and it looks like that plan is going to come to fruition. So I'll see you guys out on track soon. Cheers.